So this is the day 5 of the journey of the road trip. So I'm taking off now to see the plan. So let's see. I decided to wait until at least 7 a.m. before I drive out. So carburetor. Alright, so filled up the tank yesterday. Speedometer is doing its own, trying to grab the GPS. So I let it warm up a little, maybe a minute or two, or less than a minute before I drive out. And a minute, remember this is carburetor, it's not like injection system that the shock, remember this particular carburetor shock, I had to manually adjust it even though it's auto shock, so that's why the auto shock doesn't work. Otherwise the RPM is supposed to be higher before it starts dropping down, but you can see this one says lower, and that's why it can start every month or when engine is cool. So I can live with that. So I'll be driving off soon, and we'll keep you guys updated on the road. Okay. So I'm at Ubola for now. It's about 8:30, if I'm not mistaken, 8:30 a.m. I just stopped to eat myself. So yeah, that's it. This side, that's where I came from. This side, continue on the road to Abuja. So I'll soon go, and I think I'll keep you guys updated. So I'm entering that very rough road. This is the name of the place. So, welcome to Igbo North, Enugu State. So that's where this rough road started. So this time I'm going to check what's the time now, how long it will take me to drive out of this place. It's 9:33 a.m. Alright, so how many kilometers? 1,169 kilometers. So when you drive out of this place, you see how long and the distance. Alright. So yeah, I just drove out of that bad road. Look at it from behind. So now we are driving on a tad rough, but not that smooth though. Anyway, so how many kilometers? This is 1,174. I recall what we saw was 1,167, if I'm not mistaken. So how many kilometers covered? 67. It's 7 kilometers. You see, it's not up to 10. Not to 10 kilometers. You know, that 3 plus 4, that's 7 kilometers. But now, how many? What's the time that I spent on the road? Look at this, 9:55. What happened was it was 9:33 a.m. So I spent about 20-something minutes. Okay, so we'll continue. Alright. I think we are still probably in Enugu. I'm not sure we enter Kogi State. This place is still supposed to be EWTE. So I don't know, maybe crossed Enugu State. So I'll keep you guys updated. Something else to add. The whole of that 7 kilometers and 20 minutes I was basically on gear 1. It did not go beyond gear 1. It stayed on gear 1 or 2. You can see, I'm still on gear 1. This is how, I mean, I don't know I could even go beyond gear 1 to gear 2. You know, it was just that bad. So, this is full tank. I haven't added any fuel since I left Enugu. So, maybe I will top up fuel when I get to, maybe you see, after somewhere around Ajokuta. So that will be the end of adding fuel, and till I get Abuja. We'll see anyway. We'll see about 300 kilometers to cover. All right. Yeah, I'm still on that same road. I don't even see much difference in terms of speed of driving. It's basically the same thing. Even the terms of how rough the road is. The only difference is the other one is gully, so you have to swim. But this one, it's not. There's no gully, but you have to be very gently as you are climbing in and out. So it's basically the same thing. However, I'm driving out of Enugu now. I'm now in Kogi State. This town is Ajokuta. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Ajokuta, Kogi State. So, I will say I will continue to count how long it took me to pass through this, because this road I'm driving actually bypass from Obolafo. That's why I bypass instead of going to Otupa. Otupa is in Benue State, so I'm passing through that road, which is very bad from what I got. The last time I drove there was 3 years ago. I swear I will never use that road again. So I heard they've not fixed it. I said I only drive on it until fixed. So this one is also bad, but I think I'll still prefer it to what I experienced last time I drove on that Otupa Express, which should have been faster if the road was good. So, so here it is, and I think I'm getting to the end of the, not end of the bypass, but the end of the rough road of the bypass. I think down there now, let me zoom in. Down there is you see that down there? Yeah, it's a stream. There's a stream that crosses it. Once you drive past the stream, no more. It means you can now enter a smoother route, and that will be it. But you see, I think you drive maybe another 4 or 5 kilometers or so before you now enter the main express that would take you to Ajokuta and Lokoja. Alright, so continue. So what's the mileage now? So total, I would say 179. So let's just say 1,180 kilometers driven so far. So that's like approximately 23, right? No, not 20. It's about 30 kilometers, the bad spot of the bypass. And the time spent on it, 10:14 minus 9:33 a.m. So over 30 minutes. About 40 to 15 minutes, something like that. Okay, guys, so the stream, the water is not flowing today. Let me show you guys. There was a time I drove past here. That day it was my 407 coupe that I used. It was funny that I thought the car would be swallowed by the water. That is the stream. I think there is okay. I wonder why the stream didn't. Okay, there's a gutter. No, why was it flowing on top the last time? Look at the stream. There's a gutter now, so that's why it wasn't flowing on the road. Anyway, okay, so I think I'll cut it here because that's the end of the rough road. Hold on, let me just get to that place. Yeah, man, yeah. If not this, I don't think even if it was my policy that I did this road trip with, I would be so sad. It's going to, almost the entire suspension may end up being broken. Anyway, so here is the road, and so yeah, so that's it, guys. So I have to take don't remember which road I took. Okay, I'll get back to you guys. Send me thanks. Not even out of the place. So this is the car. The color has changed, especially the front end. Anyway, I don't think I will have to drive. I think this other side is okay. Anyway, so I'll be driving straight upward now, and that is I'm still inside Kogi State. In fact, for the next 300 kilometers or so, or the next 4 hours, I'll be driving to Kogi State till I enter Abuja. Alright, so we'll see. It's almost what's the time? 10:29 a.m. Okay, so we'll see. Okay, so I'm at the road now. You can see we are do the diversion. So my right is going to Ajokuta, while this one heads to Lokoja. So alright. So probably will take me another 30 minutes. Is it 1 hour? No, it's almost close to 2 hour journey before I get to Lokoja. Also, alright. It's going to be non-stop for another 2 hours or more, like over 100 kilometers. About, let me just say about 200. Let me not make I don't know the accurate mileage, kilometers, but I know it will take me over 100 kilometers to get to Lokoja from here. Alright, so I'm now at Lokoja. I just bought fuel here. This is a random filling station. So honestly, getting very hungry. I'm not eating anything today. So one bread I bought at that supermarket. There's a shopping mall that was opposite that hotel where I lodged. I'll just chew the little I can. I'll take energy drink. I want to stay active before I get to Abuja. What's the time now? 2:05 p.m. That's 2 p.m. approximately. Let us say 2:05. So what's remaining now is like another 180, approximately 200 kilometer drive to do. So I've done about over 200 kilometers from Enugu this morning till now. So what's remaining now is to cover another 200. We should be, because of the low condition of the road, I'm looking at 3 hours plus. Ordinarily it's supposed to be like 1.5 hours or 2 hours max, but now you have to put an hour or more because the road is not that good. So probably the next time will be in Abuja. All right. Yeah, I'm already taking the drink. So this side of the Lokoja. This side of the hold on. I can see myself. So this side, we take it to Opay from Opay. And those who are also traveling to Anambra, you can lead it to Abuja. Then this side is Abuja. This side Enugu. So it's like Lokoja is more like a junction for many states. People coming from Abuja or coming out from Abuja, this road is linked to so many parts of the country. Alright, so we'll give it a time. Let the car rest a little. Once I'm done with the drink, I'll take off. It's almost what's the time? 10 minutes at the time. 2:18 p.m. So by 5 p.m. or 5 p.m., let's just say by 5 p.m. I should be in Abuja. Alright, we'll see. So right now I'm at Ajokuta Expressway. So I'm inside Abuja, but I'm not getting to the capital city. So I think I still have about 30 something kilometers or so. What's the time? 4:49 p.m. Remember I left, is it 2:05 p.m.? So now I was saying I probably will get here around 4 or 5 p.m. So yeah, by the time I'll get to Abuja city, I'm looking at probably another 40 minutes or so. So almost like 5 p.m. or 5 point something. That's what eventually will cover to get to Abuja city where I live. So far so good. What did you consume from Lokoja? Lokoja is approximately to inside the city, depending on where you stay, it's like 200 kilometers. Could be 180, 170, 150, 140, like I said. But from my own location, I'm looking at about 200 kilometers. So right now I know I've done, I think it's about 160 kilometers, or I don't know, is it 170? Thereabouts. So that's what is consumed. Probably that should be maybe we call that 15 liters or so. Anyway, Later I'll give you, I'm doing calculation based on what the fill up, what I see when I top up. So that's how I know how the consumption is. I don't usually rely on this gauge because the gauge is not actually that accurate. The way it works, it will go inside, they will get a point, it won't move that much until when you're about to drop to like 10 liters, it will not drop, boom, down. Or sometimes it will switch it on. Instead of it to show you half tank, it will be showing close to empty tank. But it will show that amber light or that warning light for a long time, meaning that you still have a lot of fuel in the tank, you know. So but once you fill it up, it will go up to the full. So that's how this 505 gauge works. They are not that especially once the car starts to eat, they start acting up, you know. But it helps when you are traveling, you know. It tends to work to a good extent. But once you start getting to half tank, don't rely on it anymore, because even though it may be showing you half tank, it's possible that you have more than half tank. So what you will do, the calculation is what you top up with before it gets to that full tank again. It will give you idea. Of course it won't be accurate, but it will give you idea, you know. Alright, so we'll see. The hot up is still much. I don't know where it ends. Okay, honestly, I'm impressed with the coolant temperature of the engine. It has never gone beyond 90. In fact, it didn't even get to 90. So it works between 80 to 90 all the road trip. Once engine warms up, you know, fluctuates between 80, 90, 85 with AC or no AC. I'm really impressed. Yeah, this is an electric fan. People say, oh, it's not good for 505. Don't put it, leave the mechanical one. Look at it with AC. Anyway, let's continue. When I get to my destination, we'll see. So I just arrived at Abuja, and once the kilometers covered, this is 1,544. 1,544. Remember, I left with 301. So about 1,200 and something. I'll do the final calculation later. That's what I covered on the trip. Alright. Okay. So I bought it here for washing. Because this is horrible. 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 Okay. So that's the journey. Let's look at the time. 5:39 p.m. So I left Enugu about 7:14. I remember I will check the video to know the actual time. Okay, let's just say 5:40. So I arrived. No, this is not my place anyway, but it's not far from my place. So the car is too dirty to take home. I mean, I have somebody that wash my car, but you know, requires this Peugeot or something. I don't want. So that we have to wash the underneath the fender. It's horrible. So it was a 5-day road trip, and successful. You know, experience gathered, and I will share them one after the other. You know, I will analyze them in bits later on. Even the vehicle, every part of the vehicle, in terms of which, you know. Don't worry, I don't want to give you guys the secret. You know, but all I will say, I'm very joyful, and I appreciate this car more after this journey. you know, and it did beyond my expectation, to be honest. You know, all the parts I took, in case one of them could fail, because I know how to handle some of those kind of failures this car will do exhibit in a journey. But none happened, and it was worth it. Even the engine I repaired, recall that time I rebuilt the engine. You know, it was worth it. The engine was steamy like a baby. No cough, nothing. Though I recall there was a time it stalled. That one was the carburetor, so it had nothing to do with the engine. And as soon as I got home that day, tuned the carburetor, you know, I will explain later. But what I did, and the whole issue went away. The stalling stopped. From the second day throughout the journey, it didn't happen again. So yeah, I'm here back in Abuja. So I'll share my experiences, especially I gather, even on my way back, especially from Lokoja to Abuja this evening. I said, well, this afternoon, but now it's evening. So I'll share this thing, but at the end, I'm here, so I need to take a rest. I think this will basically be the end of the video. You know, this road trip is more about the car. You know, of course, I went for some personal stuff to deal with, but I'm dedicating it to this car because man, it took me. Didn't cough on the road, and I have the ability to even if it did, because that time it stopped at night around, was it 7:30 or 8 p.m. in the middle of nowhere in expressway at night. No man's land, nobody is around there except it's well, and it got me going, and I'm here. So I'm going to close this, and I'll have some piece of advice to give, especially those who want to embark on such journey and the type of vehicle suitable. I'm not telling everybody should use this car, but some things I saw on the road. You know, I do travel a lot, but I didn't travel for just the east. I've been traveling other places, but the eastern part of Nigeria, I haven't been there for a while. So other ones I've been traveling, some of that I don't document them. I will even mention it. You know, some things I want to keep very private, so I'll just go and come back without even making a content or posting anything about it. But this one I decided to because of this car. You know, this is the first trip, or the first trip stroke journey I did with this car. You know, so this one. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Alright.